Here we are in the facility, almost at the starting point. You can tell we're really early on in the project because there's two big hints. Firstly, I'm wearing a big jumper because it's a bit cold and the heating's not on yet. And secondly, it's quite dark. Not all the lights are on yet, but we do have a bit of natural light through the windows. Bringing you in at the really early phases of this project is designed to show you everything that we must do to get an in vivo facility up to the highest possible standards. We have had a bit of a head start in that this was always an in vivo facility, but it has been empty since 2011. What's also really helped us is that the previous occupants were a major pharmaceutical company who invested heavily in the site, and it was a real state-of-the-art, cutting-edge research facility in its day. But that day was 2011, so we need to bring it back to best standards so that we can do research to best practice down here in Kent. So I wanted to walk you around the facility. We've covered the lack of heat, we've covered the lack of light, but you'll also see as we walk around that haven't stood empty for a good 10 years. There are a few little issues. So this was one of the rooms that on my last visit was full of equipment, and the guys have done a great job in moving it out and cleaning it down. This is a surgery suite, so we've got overhead lights for surgery around all four walls, lots of space to work in. You can also see that on the left here there's an ante room, big sinks, bit of storage suitable for drug prep area, and then we see the other side of surgery, which still has some of the equipment that we can keep and we can use, but generally looking in better condition, a little bit more loved than some of the other rooms that we've seen. Part of the process in getting it this far has been the deep clean team, so every room that we go in needs to be completely sterilised and decontaminated, as does everything in it. So everything that you see is cleaned down using chemicals which kill bacteria and virus and pinworm. Ceilings, walls, floors, doors, absolutely everything you see is washed down and cleaned. It's been 5 months since we started filming this vlog, and you can see such a huge improvement as we walk down this first corridor, with it all being clean, tidy and empty of all material. We walk past the office area and we see that people are starting to work in the facility, and now into the first animal holding corridor, where we can see again a nice, clean and empty corridor. All of the doors are closed and they have rodent barriers in addition to automatic closing. We do have a trolley in the corridor which has a computer system on there which links to our mouse colony database. This is so that the researchers can update their work as it's happening. What's really helped us is the fabric of the building. It's all completely suitable for biological deep clean, and all of the chemicals to remove bacteria, virus and pinworm don't damage any of the fabric of the building. Here I am now in one of our surgery suites. We have 2 of these suites available and they're bookable by the hour, which means the researchers on site can do surgical procedures here and everything is provided for them. So you can see on the benches behind me that we've got all of the equipment needed for surgical prep and anaesthesia. There's a scrub up room, there's a drug prep area, there's a schedule 1 room. Everything that you would need is in this node of the facility and available for all of our tenants to use.